What if I told you that every dollar, euro, or yen in your pocket is on the verge of extinction? The world as we know it is moving towards a cashless society, but this transition might not be as innocent as it seems. Behind the convenience of digital payments lies a sinister agenda, one where cash disappears, and with it, our freedom and privacy. In this video, we will uncover the chilling truth about the secret war on cash, who's behind it, and what it means for our future. Stay with us, because what you are about to discover will make you think twice about tapping that card. In recent years, the use of cash has been steadily declining. From credit cards to mobile payments and cryptocurrencies, the way we handle money is changing rapidly. But is this shift toward a cashless society simply the natural evolution of technology, or is there something more nefarious at play? Some believe that the war on cash is part of a larger conspiracy, a deliberate effort by governments and financial elites to gain unprecedented control over our lives. Let's dig into the facts and see if this theory holds any weight. Across the globe, cash is increasingly being replaced by digital transactions. In countries like Sweden, physical cash is used in less than 10% of transactions, and many businesses have gone completely cashless. In the US, the pandemic accelerated the trend with a significant increase in contactless payments and digital banking. Governments and banks often promote the move toward a cashless economy as more efficient, safer, and convenient. Digital payments reduce the costs associated with printing and handling cash, and they are often seen as more secure against theft. However, this shift also raises critical questions about privacy, control, and the loss of anonymity in financial transactions. The war on cash theory argues that the push toward a cashless society isn't just about convenience or technology, it's about control. Here's how the theory breaks down: surveillance and tracking. Unlike cash, digital transactions can be easily monitored, tracked, and recorded. With every swipe, tap, or click, data is collected about your spending habits, location, and lifestyle. This creates a digital footprint that governments and corporations can use to monitor and influence behavior. Centralized power. In a cashless society, every transaction flows through banks or financial institutions, giving them immense power. If cash disappears, your financial freedom could depend entirely on these institutions, leaving you vulnerable to freezes, fees, or even censorship of transactions deemed undesirable by those in power. Negative interest rates. Some economists argue that eliminating cash would make it easier for central banks to implement negative interest rates, essentially charging people to keep money in the bank. This could discourage saving and force people to spend more, stimulating the economy but eroding individual financial autonomy. These concerns aren't just theoretical. In countries like India, the government's 2016 demonetization, which abruptly removed high-value currency notes from circulation, was a stark reminder of how quickly access to cash can be restricted. The move, aimed at curbing black money and corruption, also highlighted the dangers of centralized control over currency. Proponents of the war on cash theory point to several developments as evidence of a coordinated effort. Policy and legislation. Across the world, governments have been introducing policies that limit or discourage the use of cash. For example, several European countries have implemented caps on cash transactions, and the European Central Bank discontinued the production of the 500 note, citing concerns over its use in illegal activities. Media messaging. The narrative around cash is increasingly negative, with frequent associations of cash with crime, tax evasion, and terrorism. This messaging subtly encourages the public to view cash as outdated and dangerous. Financial inclusion initiatives. Major players like the World Bank and the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation are promoting financial inclusion through digital payment systems. While these initiatives aim to bring financial services to the unbanked, critics argue that they also lay the groundwork for a world where cash is no longer needed or allowed. So, what happens if cash disappears entirely? Without cash, every transaction you make can be tracked, creating a comprehensive digital profile that could be used for everything from targeted advertising to social control. While digital payments may seem universal, not everyone has access to the technology or banking services required. The elderly, low-income individuals, and those in rural areas could be left behind in a cashless world. In a cashless society, governments or financial institutions could theoretically control how you spend your money. Imagine a world where your transactions are approved or denied based on criteria set by someone else. The shift towards a cashless society is undeniable, but the question remains, who benefits from a world without cash, and at what cost? Whether the war on cash is part of a grand conspiracy or simply a consequence of technological progress, the loss of cash raises serious concerns about privacy, freedom, and financial autonomy. As we move into this new era, it's essential to remain vigilant and aware of the potential consequences. If you found this exploration of the war on cash eye-opening, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Let us know in the comments what you think about the future of money. Will cash survive, or is it destined to disappear forever? Until next time.
The traffic